She threw her baby in the river. 20 years later, the baby became the surgeon who held her fate. The world saw it, a mother hurling her newborn into a muddy river like trash. The baby didn't cry, she stared. The security camera footage would break the internet. 2:47 a.m. behind Nairobi General Hospital. A woman in dark clothes walks toward the river. She's carrying something small, wrapped in white. She stands on the wall. She looks down. Then she throws it. The bundle hits the water with a splash. The woman walks away without looking back. The baby floats, doesn't sink, just floats downstream, staring up at the night sky with eyes that refuse to close. This 17-second clip would get 200 million views in 24 hours. But first, let's rewind 6 hours. 6 hours earlier. Push, push harder. Anita Mwangi screamed as her baby tore through her body. 3 years of trying. 3 years of planning the perfect Instagram baby. 3 years of dreaming about the photos that would make her famous. "I can see the head," Dr. Wanja shouted. "One more push." Anita pushed. The baby slipped out. Silence. No crying, no sound. Just silence. "Why isn't she crying?" Anita gasped. Dr. Wanja checked the baby. The baby's eyes opened, huge, strange eyes that seemed too big for her tiny face. "She's breathing fine," Dr. Wanja said carefully. "Just quiet." "Let me see her." Nurse Grace wrapped the baby and brought her over. Anita looked down at her daughter's face. Her smile died. "What the hell is that?" The baby had eyes like an alien. Her face was all wrong, too thin, too sharp. Her body looked like a skeleton wrapped in skin. "That's your daughter," Grace said gently. "That's not my daughter." Anita's voice got ugly. "My daughter was supposed to be beautiful, perfect, normal." "Mrs. Mwangi, please calm." "Calm." Anita slapped the nurse's hand away. "Look at this thing. Look at these freak eyes. How am I supposed to post this on Instagram? How am I supposed to show my face anywhere?" Raymond, her husband, tried to speak. "Anita, maybe what? Maybe I should pretend this monster is normal. Maybe I should lie to everyone and say she's beautiful." The baby stared up at her with those impossible eyes, not crying, just watching. "I can't do this," Anita whispered. "I can't be the mother of that." "Mrs. Mwangi, your daughter has some unusual features, but—" "Unusual?" Anita laughed like she was losing her mind. "She looks like something from a horror movie. People will stare. They'll whisper. They'll pity me." "Maybe with time." "There is no time." Anita was screaming now. "I wanted a princess. I wanted perfect. I got cursed." She looked down at the baby one more time. Those huge eyes were still watching her. "Take it away." "Mrs. Mwangi, I said take it away. I don't want to see it again." 2 a.m. Anita waited until the night shift got quiet. She slipped out of her bed, still bleeding from delivery. Black hoodie, black jeans. The nursery was down the hall. Baby girl Mwangi was sleeping alone in the corner crib. "You ruined everything," Anita whispered as she lifted the baby. "I wanted perfect. You gave me nightmare." The baby's eyes opened, stared up at her. "Stop looking at me like that. This is your fault." She wrapped the baby in a hospital blanket, white cotton that would show up on cameras. The walk through empty hallways felt endless. Every shadow could hide a nurse. Every sound could be security. But luck was with her, or maybe fate. The back exit led to the river. Nairobi River ran black and fast behind the hospital. Fast enough to carry secrets downtown. Anita stood on the concrete wall, looked down at the baby one last time. "I'm not a monster," she said out loud. I'm just not strong enough for this. You're better off dead than ugly." The baby blinked once. Anita threw her as hard as she could. The splash was smaller than expected. The baby disappeared under the dark water, then bobbed up, floating. Not sinking, just floating downstream like she belonged there. Anita waited for relief. Felt nothing. Just cold emptiness in her chest. She turned and walked back toward the hospital, already practicing her story, stillborn, tragic loss. These things happen. But as she reached the door, voices stopped her cold. "Hey, come see this." "What is it?" Something floating in the river, small thing, white thing. Probably garbage. No, this one is moving, like it's alive. Eniye pressed against the wall, hidden in shadows, heart hammering. 2 security guards were walking toward the water with flashlights. There, the tall one pointed. You see it? Aye, that looks like a baby. A baby. Floating like it's swimming. How is it not dead? The shorter guard was already stripping off his shirt. Call the nurses, I'm going in. Marcus, that water is dirty. A baby is a baby. Eniye watched in horror as Marcus dove into the river. This wasn't the plan. The baby was supposed to disappear, become a sad story nobody investigated. Instead, she was watching a rescue. Marcus fought the current, reached the floating bundle, lifted it high above his head. She's alive, he shouted. This baby is alive. His partner was already running toward the hospital, radio crackling. Within minutes, medical staff flooded the riverbank. Within hours, the story would be on every news channel. Within days, it would be global. But right now, watching a stranger save her daughter's life, Eniye only thought one thing. This is not how it was supposed to go. 6:47 a.m. The security chief at Nairobi General was having the worst morning of his career. A baby in the river. Media crews arriving, police asking questions. But when he reviewed the overnight security footage, his blood turned to ice. The clip was 17 seconds long, clear as daylight, a woman in dark clothes walking to the river, standing on the wall, throwing something small and white, walking away without looking back. Jesus Christ, he whispered, someone tried to murder a baby. His finger hovered over his phone. This footage would destroy lives, ruin families, create chaos. He posted it to Twitter. Who could do this to a baby? 6:48 a.m., 1,000 shares. 7:15 a.m., 50,000 shares. 8 a.m., 500,000 shares. 9 a.m., 2 million shares. By the time morning news started, #RiverBaby and #FindTheMother were trending across East Africa. The comments were brutal. Find this monster. What kind of mother throws away a baby? She needs to be in prison. That baby deserves justice. But 50 kilometers away in Kibera slums, a woman named Veronica was walking to the river with her 7-year-old son, Elliot, completely unaware that her life was about to explode. 7:30 a.m. Mama, what's that white thing? Elliot pointed at something caught against the rocks. Veronica squinted through morning mist. Probably just garbage, baby. But the bundle moved, not like cloth in current, like something alive. Mama, I think there's a baby in there. Veronica's heart stopped. Don't be silly, who would… The bundle moved again. Veronica was already pulling off her shoes, wading into dirty water, fighting the current until she could reach the white cloth caught against the rocks. When she lifted it, her world changed forever. A baby. Tiny, perfect, alive. With the biggest, most beautiful eyes she'd ever seen. Cold, blue lips, breathing in tiny gasps, but alive. Oh my God, she whispered. Who could throw you away? 2 p.m. The hospital was chaos. News crews everywhere. Reporters shouting questions. Police interviewing staff. Dr. Muthuri examined the baby Veronica had brought in. She's cold, dehydrated, but stable. It's a miracle she survived. What happens to her now? Veronica asked, still holding the baby's tiny hand. Social services, foster care, maybe adoption if she's lucky. If she's lucky. Her facial features are unusual. Some families might find that challenging. Veronica looked down at the baby. Those remarkable eyes were staring back at her. I don't find it challenging. I find it beautiful. Mom? I want to keep her. You want to adopt? I want to be her mama. The real one. The one who doesn't throw babies away. 6 p.m. news. Breaking news tonight. Security footage shows a mother throwing her newborn baby into Nairobi River. The infant, nicknamed River Baby by social media, was rescued by Good Samaritan Veronica Achieng and is recovering at Nairobi General Hospital. In her comfortable suburb, Eniye sat frozen in front of her TV. There was her face, blurry but recognizable, walking to the river. throwing something small. Her phone exploded with messages. "Is this you? Please tell me this isn't you. You're sick. Monster." By midnight, someone had enhanced the footage, identified her car, found her address. The comments got worse. Anita Mwangi tried to murder her baby. She lives on Riverside Drive. Justice for River Baby. This woman is evil. A crowd gathered outside her house, shouting, throwing rocks, spray painting baby killer on her gate. Raymond packed a bag and left. "I can't do this," he said. "I can't be married to someone who throws babies in rivers." Anita sat alone in her dark house, watching strangers raise the daughter she'd tried to kill. The baby she thought would bring shame had brought fame to someone else. The woman who threw her away had lost everything. The woman who caught her was being called a hero. 8 years later. Alien eyes, river monster. 8-year-old Miracle Achieng walked through Kibera Primary with her head high. The taunts bounced off her like rain on stone. She'd heard worse. "My mama threw you away." James, the biggest bully, blocked her path. "She threw you away because you're ugly." "My mama didn't throw me away," Miracle said calmly. "My mama saved me. Your mama raised a bully. So maybe we don't talk about mamas." James's face went red. "You think you're smart because you solve math problems. I think I'm smart because I am smart. You think you're tough because you pick on girls. We're both right." Before James could respond, Elliot appeared with 3 friends from high school, all bigger than James, all looking like they hoped for a reason to act. "Problem here?" Elliot asked. James backed away fast. After the bullies left, Elliot knelt beside his sister. "You okay?" "I'm fine, but I'm tired of being fine." "What do you mean?" "I mean I want to be more than the girl who survived the river. I want to be the girl who saves other kids from rivers." "How?" "I'm going to be a doctor, the best doctor in Africa, and I'm going to fix kids like me, kids other people threw away." Elliot smiled. "You're going to need good grades for that." "I've got good grades. I've got the best grades in Kenya." She was right. At 8, Miracle was already solving problems that challenged high school students. By 10, she was reading medical textbooks. By 12, she was sitting in on university lectures. The bullies who called her freak were struggling with basic reading. The girl they mocked for looking different was becoming the smartest person they'd ever met. 5 years later. "Doctor Kimani, these test scores can't be right." Dr. Patricia Kimani, school psychologist, looked up from Miracle's results. "They're right, she's off the charts. A 13-year-old can't have an IQ this high. This 13-year-old does. She's ready for university, medical school specifically." That evening, Veronica and Miracle sat on their small porch discussing the future. "Medical school is expensive, baby girl. The River Baby Foundation has been saving money for my education since I was rescued, plus scholarships. It's not about money, it's about pressure. You'd be the youngest medical student in Kenya's history. Mama, I've been under pressure my whole life. I've been competing since I could walk. This is just official." Veronica studied her daughter's face. Those eyes that had first captured her heart were now filled with determination that seemed impossible for someone so young. "Why medicine?" "Because someone threw me away for looking different. Now I want to save kids who look like I did. I want to prove that being broken doesn't mean staying broken." "You're not broken, baby." "I know, but other people don't know that yet. I'm going to teach them. Medical school admission, the application made international news. River Baby applies to medical school, screamed headlines across Africa. Social media exploded. She's 13 years old. The baby who survived the river wants to save others, from discarded to doctor. The interview was broadcast live, millions watching a teenager explain why she wanted to heal people. "Medicine isn't just about fixing bodies," Miracle told the panel. "It's about fixing the way society sees broken people. I want to show the world that the kids they throw away grow up to save lives." "And you think your personal experience makes you qualified?" "I think my personal experience makes me necessary." The acceptance announcement crashed the university's website. #RiverDoctor trended globally. The girl who was thrown away for being defective was now being celebrated as a genius. If you're eager to see how this story unfolds, please subscribe and let us know in the comments below. Type continue to see episode 2. Your feedback will help shape future videos on this channel.